offers the capability to ingest multiple feeds from third-party IOCs or indicators of compromise. Feeds on IP addresses, URLs, or domains then can be automated. Nine, reset or drop the matching traffic. If yes, please provide evidence to support the statement. Next shall support packet capturing of specific threats for forensic evidence or investigation. Next shall provide the ability to allow the organization to write its own customized threat signatures for new or targeted threats that may be found in other environments. Next shall have the capability to define different antivirus, vulnerability protection, anti-spyware security profiles for each security policies defined. The NGFW shall have DNS security with the following specifications. First, shall stop known and unknown DNS traffic with machine learning and predictive analytics. Next, shall help identify systems that are infected or compromised by syncing whole link DNS requests to a command and control server. Next, shall protect against domain generation algorithms or DGA based attacks which generate random domains on the fly for malware to use as a way to call back to a C2 server. In addition, it shall identify DGA domains based on dictionary words. Next, shall protect against DNS tunneling based attacks that utilizes crafted DNS queries in response to hide malware delivery, command and control traffic, or data exfiltration or extraction. Next shall protect against ultra-low or slow DNS tunnels that spread tunneled data and exploits across multiple domains and use very slow rates to evade detection, stealing data, or sending additional malicious payloads into the network. Next, shall protect against strategically aged domains using predictive analytics. It should protect users from connecting to domains that were reserved and left dormant for months before use by malicious actors. Next, shall prevent fast flux techniques cyber criminals use to cycle through bots and DNS records. Fast flux networks are used for phishing, malware distribution, scams, and botnet operations. Shall protect against domains surreptitiously added to hack DNS zones of reputable domains.
Eto na guys, yung insan ko na yan.
Next shall
Sobrang
prevent
masipag,
DNS
lagay na oils.
rebinding
If you grew up in the
attacks, which
Philippines, I'm
can
pretty
be
sure you
used to move laterally and attack services inside the corporate network from the internet. Next, prevent dangling DNS attacks, which take advantage of stale DNS zone data to take over domains and cause reputational harm or launch phishing attacks. Shall support the following DNS security categories. 1. Command and control. Second, dynamic DNS. Next, malware. Next, newly registered domains. Next, phishing, grayware, part, or proxy avoidance and anonymizers. The NGFW shall have advanced URL filtering with the following specifications. Number 1, shall have natively integrated URL filtering capabilities. Next, shall support locally defined URL entries or categories. Next, shall have an automated cloud-based dynamic URL categorization for classifying unknown websites. Next, shall have a specific category for malware, phishing, command and control, proxy avoidance and anonymizers, among other usual web categories. Next, shall support multi-category URL filtering capabilities that includes risk category for a more granular URL categorization. Next, shall have inline machine learning, ML-based web content analysis for real-time detection of never before seen malicious and highly invasive URLs. The ML models must be retrained frequently, ensuring protection against new and evolving never before seen threats. Example are phishing, exploits, fraud, or C2. Next shall have anti-evasion measures that protects against evasive techniques such as cloaking, fake captchas, and HTML character encoding. Next shall have real-time detection and prevention of credential theft by controlling sites to which users can submit corporate credentials based on site's URL category. Next shall have phishing image detection that uses ML models to analyze images in web pages to determine whether they are imitating brands commonly used in phishing attempts. Next, shall have the capability to support selective SSL decryption based on specific URL categories to reduce risk and at the same time maintain end user data privacy. For example, decrypt specific URL categories, social networking, web-based email, content delivery networks, and exempt government, banking institution, healthcare provider URL categories from decryption. The NGFW shall have advanced threat analysis with the following specifications. First, shall identify unknown malware using a cloud-based malware analysis platform that has advanced detection capabilities like static and dynamic analysis, bare metal analysis, machine learning, dynamic unpacking, network traffic profiling, and recursive analysis. Next, the cloud-based malware analysis platform shall have SOC2 Type 2 plus certification. Next, the cloud-based malware analysis platform shall support automatic creation and delivery of protection signatures from locally submitted samples and dynamic updates from the platform. Next, the cloud-based malware analysis platform shall have a custom-built hypervisor that detects and analyzes evasive attacks. Next, shall be able to identify and prevent variant of known malware, EE, and PowerShell file types in real time using the local machine learning module. Shall have machine learning module that is updated automatically in the form of training sets that comes from the cloud-based advanced malware analysis platform. The NGFW shall have SD1 functionalities with the following specifications. Shall be integrated in the operating system of the next generation secure SD1. Next, shall support dynamic, intelligent path selection based on applications and services and the conditions of links that each application or service is allowed to use. Next, the path health monitoring for each link includes includes latency, jitter, and packet loss. Shall support security features such as user ID and app ID to provide complete security control. Next, shall support link bundling of different ISPs. Next, shall support the following types of WAN connections that terminates as Ethernet to the firewall's interface, ADSL/DSL, cable modem, Ethernet, fiber, LTE/3G, 4G, 5G, MPLS, microwave or radio, satellite, Wi-Fi, and anything that terminates as Ethernet to the firewall's interface. Next, shall support path quality profile for each set of business critical and latency sensitive applications, application filters, application groups, services, service objects, and service group objects that has unique network quality requirements based on latency, jitter, and packet loss percentage. Next, shall have predefined path quality profiles such as general business, VoIP, video, file sharing, audio streaming, photo, video, and remote access, and more. Next, shall support SaaS application path monitoring. Next, shall support forward error correction, which shall support packet application. Shall have SD1 traffic distribution profile, such as available path, non-priority, weighted session distribution. Shall have DIA NFAT, shall have support hub and spoke topology, shall support full mesh VPN topology, shall support full mesh VPN cluster with DDNS service, shall support sub interface, shall be managed in the next generation firewall's central management console, shall have dashboard for visibility into your SD1 links and performance so that you can adjust path quality thresholds and other aspects of SD1 to improve its performance. Next, shall have a centralized statistics and reporting, including application and link performance statistics, path health measurements and trend analysis, and focused views of application and link issues. The NGFW shall have certifications as to it. Shall be in the leaders quadrant position of Gartner Magic Quadrant for enterprise network firewall within the past 10 years. Next, shall be formed a security vendor that is part of the leader category in the Forrester Wave Zero Trust Extended Ecosystem Platform Providers. For core network equipment, 2 units of core switch or next generation 10GE routing switch with transceivers, 10 units 1G base T, 10 units 10G SFP plus MMF, 22 units 10G SFP plus SMF. The winning bidder shall deliver hardware and 1-year license for core network equipment with the following specifications. For 2 core switch next generation 10GE routing switch, shall support dual pluggable power modules, 1+1 power backup, shall support switching capacity of at least 2.16 Tbps or higher, shall support a function that combines multiple switches into a logical switch, shall at least have 48 by 10 gig SFP plus 6 by 40/100 gig QSFP28. Shall support option to upgrade the port rate from 40G to 100G when needed. Shall at least have one extended or expansion slot which supports 2 by 100G or 2 by 40G or 8 by 25 10G SFP plus card. Shall at least have 3 fan modules. Shall support intelligent fan speed adjustment. Shall support 384K or higher MAC entries. Shall at least have 4K or higher VLANs. Shall support IPv4 dynamic protocols such as routing information protocol, open shortest path first, intermediate system to intermediate system, and border gateway protocol. Shall support access control list, committed access rate, remarking, scheduling, and traffic shaping. Shall support Ethernet ring protection switching. Shall support link aggregation control protocol, Ethernet trunk or ETRUNK, virtual router redundancy protocol, bidirectional forwarding detection, and smart link. Shall support simple network management protocol, V1/V2/V3 and hot patch. Shall support media access control security and secure boot. Shall support hardware trust module as the root of trust and measures the booted components level by level throughout the entire boot process. Shall provide accessory which are the same brand of the proposed core switch. Shall have a total of 10 units 1G electrical transceivers. Shall have a total of 10 units 10G multi-mode transceivers. Shall have a total of 22 units of 10G single-mode transceivers. Shall have a total of 2 units of 40G QSFP plus direct attached cables, 1M. Shall include 3 years warranty support for the proposed core switch. For 2 units of TOR switch with transceivers, 30 units 1G base T. For 2 TOR switch with transceivers, shall at least have 48 by 10 GE base T ports and 6 by 100 GE USF 28 ports. Shall support multi-chassis link aggregation group or MLAG system for independent switch upgrade. Shall support connection to a cloud platform throughout open APIs, facilitating the unified management of virtual and physical networks. Shall support CONF or Network Management Protocol. Shall support flexible front-to-back, back-to-front airflow design. Shall be able to measure system power consumption in real time. Shall have state and stack indicators on both the front and rear panels. Shall support virtual extensible LAN and border gateway protocol, Ethernet virtual private network. Shall support traffic analysis via S-Flow. Shall support double VLAN tagging, dynamic learning, and aging MAC address entries. Shall support IPv4 routing protocols, such as routing information protocol, open shortest path first, intermediate system to intermediate system, and border gateway protocol BGP. Shall support smart link and multi-instance. Shall support hardware-based bidirectional forwarding detection. Shall support virtual router redundancy protocol, VRRP loading balancing, and bidirectional forwarding detection for VRRP. Shall support access control list, remarking, scheduling, and traffic shaping. Shall support simple network management protocol, V1, V2, or V3, hot patches, and zero-touch provisioning. Shall support defense against denial of service, address attacks, address resolution protocol, protocol storms, and internet control message protocol attacks. Shall support 256K or higher MAC address entries. Shall support 30K or higher number of access control lists. Shall support 1024 or higher number of link aggregation group. Shall support switching capacity of 2.160 Bps or higher. Shall support forwarding performance of 940 Mbps or higher. Shall at least have 1 by GE management interface. Shall at least have 4 GB RAM. Shall at least have 4 fan trays. Shall support dynamically adjusting the fan speed based on system consumption. Shall provide accessories which are same brand of the proposed TOR switch. Shall have a total of 4 units 40G multi-mode transceivers. Shall have a total of 2 units of 40G QSFP plus direct attached cables, 1M. The 40G QSFP plus port proposed TOR switch will be connected to existing firewall via 10G multi-mode LC. Necessary breakout cable must be provided. Shall include 3 years warranty support for the proposed core switch. For other requirements, setting up and incorporating the next generation firewall, core switches, and TUR switches into the existing network infrastructure to make sure they work properly and are compatible with Comelec systems. Second, provide a comprehensive documentation about installing, configuring, and monitoring the NGFW, as well as the configuration policies and procedures for core switches and TUR switches. This documentation provides instructions and step-by-step guidance to ensure a setup and efficient management. Third, shall provide on-site maintenance. Fourth, shall provide 24/7 call and on-site technical support with 2 hours response time for technical problem that exists. For problem reported after 5 p.m., services shall be rendered at the morning of the following working day, including weekends and holidays. Fifth, shall provide preemptive security updates or patches. Sixth, shall provide technology and knowledge transfer with complete documentation to the Comelec Network and System Administration Group, a minimum of 6 personnel. For the additional technical requirements, we shall form part of the bidder's bid under the technical component envelope or the first folder, duly signed and conform terms of reference appended as Annex TOR in Section 7 Technical Specifications. Second, for the hardware and software component, brochure or internet download, technical data sheet, and or equivalent document of the item being offered, showing compliance with the technical specifications, if not in English. Please refer to Clause 10.3 of the instruction to bidders. Third, valid and current certificate of distributorship, dealership, or sellership issued by the manufacturer of the product being offered to the bidder. If not issued by the manufacturer to the bidder must also submit certification, document linking bidder to the manufacturer, a manufacturer certification issued to the distributor, and distributor's certification issued to the bidder. That's all po, Vice Chair. Also attach po yung ating Annex TOR.
Thank you, Ms. Sheila Vicente, for giving the technical specifications for this project. DWG, may concern ba kayo dun sa technical specifications?
Good morning,
DWG.
Vice Chair. Yes,
Morning,
Vice
Sir
Chair.
Roro.
Good morning po.
Good morning.
Sir, wala naman po kasi renewal lang po tsaka nakapag-ano na po tayo nito dati. Thank you po.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sir Roro. At this point, PACSEC, meron na ba tayong prospective bidder? PAC Secretariat, Mr. Patrick.
Sir, as of now, wala pa din pong mga bidders.
So anyway, saan si Mr. Patrick Cruz, yung kanyang just go through the notion. Yung second part ng bid conference sa Mr. Patrick Cruz.
Vice Chair, mag-update lang po kami ng attendance po.
Yes po siya.
DWG for vehicle-related goods and services, Ms. Jonalyn Khalid. For election-related forms and supplies, Head, Ms. Arlie Corpus. Member, Ms. Karen Christine Pacleb. DWG for OFOB-related projects, Head, Attorney Catherine Fernandez. Members, Ms. Ana Marie Kilala and Ms. Esperanza Nicolas. DWG for alternative methods, Member, Mr. Milcher Ogaban. From the back secretariat, Ms. Arlene Gisusa Ramos. Another representative po from the end user, Mr. Robert Rojas. Observer po from Internal Audit Department, Miss Adelaida Clemente. Observer po from the Office of Commissioner Maceda, Miss Guadalupe Maceda. And from Education Information Department, Mr. Gel Gerardine. That's all po, Vice Chair.
Thank you. Any announcement, Box Secretariat?
Sir, bali tomorrow we'll be having a pre-procurement conference. Yun na ba, sir? Sorry. Or I will, yes, sir. Bali, tomorrow, our activities will be pre-procurement conference for the various vehicles for use of the commission at 3 p.m., sir, tomorrow.
Okay.
Then on Monday, we have a pre-procurement conference for the supply and delivery of fingerprint scanner for the automated biometrics identification system. And on the 26th, opening of bids for the repair and maintenance of UPS and precision air conditioning units.
Hey,
Yun ba,
Patrick. Patrick.
Yes, sir.
May prop naman pala sa Monday. Di ba pwede pagsabayin yung sa Monday? Pero prop pagkasunod. Di ba sila related? 10 o'clock lang naman para sa Monday. Pwede ba natin pagsabayin na lang o pagkasunod na lang sa Monday?
Sir, sorry, sir. Yung sa vehicles kasi, sir, approve na yung PR natin.
Approve na, okay.
Opo.
So we really have to conduct the pre-procurement tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Opo.
Okay, sige. So, do you still need to proceed to the second part of the private? Considering wala rin dumating na prospective bidder? Backsec? Wala naman niya sa mga prospective bidders, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We will just send the presentation to the bidders who requested to the links for to attend the private conference today, sir. And also all the documents, and we will call them na lang, sir, for
Okay.
other details regarding the project.
Okay, so Backsec. Okay, at this point, we would like to take those who attended this private conference, especially my two colleagues at the back, Mr. Raul Bautista and Director Maria Teresa Saluta, to the members of the technical working group and the secretariat, the representative from the end user unit, ITD, from the PMB, what else? EID, EID, the observers from the internal audit department, as well as the representatives from the offices of the chairman and the commissioners, and all those who attended this private conference. There being no other matters or issues to be discussed, this private conference is now hereby adjourned. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Vice Chair. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Vice Chair.
Thank you, Sir Boyet.
Thank you, sir.